It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a beer from Brasserie LefeBvre in Belgian, and this is the Moeder Overste. Now, I did an unboxing of this beer on Instagram, on IGTV I believe it was, and I thought it was from Moeder, the Moeder brewery in Brussels, but it's not. Somebody kindly commented and said, no, it's from Brasserie LefeBvre, which I can see now quite clearly. And it kind of means, and this is what this lovely person said, like moaning mother-in-law. So you can see the nun there with a glass of beer. That's what it kind of translates to in English. It's a Belgian triple, so it's a strong ale coming in at 8% ABV. It has a wonderful swing top on it, which we're going to get open now. There's the bottle cap, or the swing top cap as I should say. Woo! Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Where should we go? We'll go with this glass. Now what I'm going to say is I like a Belgian triple. It was kindly sent to us by our channel sponsors beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beer from all around the world. If you like your craft beers, if you like your beers from around the world, you've been in the UK now for quite some time, you haven't travelled for a while, then think about the beer you might have tried when you were in Europe or America or somewhere, and see if you can find it on beersofeurope.co.uk. That's what I like to do. We got a 2 to 3 finger white head on this beer. Good levels of rolling carbonation. It's a slightly, well, I'm going to say more than a slightly hazy beer. It's quite hazy, but it's got a lovely, and this glass will not have a widget because it's such a small glass. But you can just see, let me get this to focus. You can just see that rolling carbonation there. It's like a little fountain at the bottom of the glass, making its way up. Looks very good. Hazy amber coloured beer. Get the aroma. Ho 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 ho. Spicy, peppery, lemon, some lemon aromas coming through. A little bit of orange peel. And a little bit of that kind of Belgian candied sugar that you really should expect from a beer of this quality. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Oh, it's fabulous. Oh, it really is fabulous. Stone the crows. I'm going to start off with the carbonation. In fact, I will start off with the carbonation because that's my first grain of thought that's entered my mind regarding this beer, is that the carbonation really pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. You're then left with this kind of biscuity, bready, slightly medium mouthfeel beer. And if this beer didn't have that rush of carbonation, then I think that breadiness, that biscuitiness, that kind of medium, slightly medium mouthfeel, it's not like Russian Imperial Stout medium mouthfeel. It would be too much. The carbonation in the beer is so important, so important to just spring it around the inside of the mouth a little bit and send the beer and just give the beer some life. You're left then on the back of the palate. You get a little bit of that 8% ABV, that little bit of alcohol burn that slightly burns the back of the throat there. But it's peppery and spicy and hoppy, lovely. I think it's got I would imagine, did I get all the beer in? Yeah, I did. I'm going to say this is probably about a 3 or 4 hop beer. You get a lemony flavour coming through. You get a little bit of orange peel, spice coming through. But it's very good. It's a very, very well built beer. It's a tasty beer. That I call it Belgian candied sugar. There's a little bit of it in there. It leans to be, or it leans over a little bit. If it was the Leaning Tower of Pisa, battling sweetness and bitterness, I think the Leaning Tower of Pisa will be leaning towards the sweetness of the beer a little bit more than bitterness. The bitterness comes through nicely to try and like pull back on the sweetness a little bit, but it is quite a sweet triple. It is quite a sweet triple. But I think that's the secret of Belgian brewing, you know. It's taken me a long time to work this out, because you can sit in a Belgian cafe bar, you can order a beer, you will not know the ABV because, you know, you might be in conversation or whatever, you just gone, I'll have that one, because they give you a menu. There's a big book of beers and they go, right, have that, and you just go, oh, I'll have a Chimay Blue. Not knowing that the Chimay Blue, I think it's between 8 and 9% ABV. So you go, oh, that was nice, I'll have another one, no, I'll have another one. And then you get up to use the toilet and you go, you know, flat down on your face type of thing. And that's because the beers, first and foremost, they're quite strong. But they drink, in our country, we're drinking 5% beers that the Belgians can make at 8% ABV, and they can get them to taste relatively the same. In terms of drinkability, you can smash a Belgian beer back quite quickly. Well, you can see just how quickly I'm drinking this 8% Belgian triple down. So what I'm getting at here is that I think the secret to Belgian brewing is that they add a good element of sweetness to their beers to counteract the alcohol, and then they add some bitterness on the back end and spiciness and pepperiness that you're not feeling the burn, that alcohol burn on the beer. You get a little bit of it. You get a little bit of it sliding down the throat into the pit of the stomach, but it's not an annoyance. It's not like you're thinking about it, and it's not like you're going, ooh, that's strong, I better only have one of these. They built these beers that you could get into serious trouble, you know. I've done so. I've been to Brussels quite a number of times. It's a wonderful beer, great lacing on the glass, great carbonation, a nice malty body to it. Peppery, spicy, zingy, little bit of stinging nettle hop flavour. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!